Hello, bar person. I would like the usual, a pint of Coke, zesty cider, and a zesty lager, and just to polish it off, a live studio audience! Yes!
Yo, is there a cow in there? I swear I heard
Honestly.
someone mooing.
More enthusiasm next time. Thank you.
We'll just get a different live audience.
Yeah.
Fuck these. Jeremy
Come on.
Kyle don't bring the same
It's
people in
now
twice.
time that you do a song.
Oh, no.
Not that one.
Guess who's back? I've messed all of that up.
Hi guys, welcome to my tutorial.
Well, it isn't Dr. Dre who's back, that's
We're
for sure.
keeping that there. My name's Tom.
My name's Dan.
And I'm Joe Snoop Doggy Dog Benham.
Very nice. And for the first
Because of
time,
Still Dre.
for the first time ever featuring this podcast, this is Jeff.
Woo!
Thank you.
Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you. Let's get a round of applause for the
You've
hats.
just made Jeff part of the night 100%, bro.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And it is also 28 degrees, so I'm going to release the ears. Just get him out of the sweaty there. How are we?
You look like an elf. You look like an elf. You're making toys after this or something.
It started off looking a bit like Dappy, and it's gone so high that you now look like you've just come from like
He looks like a
Eastern
little
Europe.
Scottish schoolgirl with pigtails. Look at that. Looks like going for your first day.
I really like studying maths.
It's your first day at school. How do you know you don't like studying maths?
Shut up. Right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Episode 22. And furthermore to that, I'm
me
the only one drinking it, but it is National Beer Lovers Day, and I am officially a beer lover. So
The German
bear
look
with me
is
one
all
moment.
making sense now.
Yes, that's where the German look is.
Cheers to Beer Lovers Day.
How did you make that noise?
I don't know. Plenty of practice. Now, do we have any news? Let's start with some news.
I swear I had some.
News?
I've got some news, and I can't believe Joe's not brought it up.
I'm
and he's going to kick
surprised.
himself. And it's probably because it's sport related, and Joe thinks he's not allowed to talk about sport.
Oh, I know what it is. It's
been a driver
no,
switch
you're going
around.
to tell the strong. You're going to tell the strong.
Right,
Tell it
so
on.
okay.
Formula One,
Yeah.
the greatest motorsport in the world,
Hang
the
on,
most
love it.
Hang on.
elite sport,
Let's take it back one step. What's Formula One?
the most elite motorsport in the world. I was saying that. Anyway, basically, Valtteri Bottas is
Who drives for?
Mercedes
Thank you.
AMG Petronas. No longer will drive for Mercedes AMG Petronas. He's moving to Alfa Romeo, and then there's like an at the end of their name, but I can't pronounce it. It's a different
What?
language. I can't say it,
Oh.
but it's everything. It's always written like Alfa Romeo, and then it's like ERRE. That's why I went. I thought, yeah.
Ew. Do you drive for? Ew.
Oh, but the bigger thing is George Russell is
that
moving
just-
up to Mercedes.
There we
so-
go. I'm sure he started this with saying, I'll tell it better, you'll tell it wrong.
You did tell it wrong. All that suspense, and everyone's like, but he's not told me who goes to Mercedes. And then I'm
Do you know
like,
the only thing that baffles me about Formula One?
What?
They announce team changes like halfway through a current season.
Yeah, so
you don't
then
see
the-
that in other
so then
sports.
the kind of
some
like
some
the-
of
the-
them can. Don't forget last year, Checo didn't have that Red Bull seat until the end of the last race
forget.
of the year.
Don't forget that.
Because
Did you forget
I
that?
did forget that.
See,
Don't forget that.
Don't forget that.
Don't forget.
Some contracts are done mid-year and some are done at the end of the
It's
season.
just weird. You don't see it in other sports.
You don't. They do, then they just get kind of like banished.
What? There's never like players that because the
You're not
reason
allowed to. There's set windows where they can make
no,
those
but
transfers.
The reason that is there is because you used to have teams getting rid of drivers for different drivers because they were driving shit for the team. So it's there so that they can actually pull that other driver in, but it also means it's like an open clause. You can transfer team to team. I think this is how it
Obviously.
Yeah. go on.
Well, I would like to bring us some news. This is a little bit more understandable by the masses. And that is this week, actually it was today,
works. Oh,
a woman and her husband are being criticised online. And I want everyone's opinion, please. I'd like everyone's opinion on this. Whilst attending an engagement party for their best friends, they decided to share some news. And it was during the speeches and the announcements that they were all making during this engagement party that they decided to announce that they were expecting their first child and crashed their engagement news with their pregnancy news.
crashed the engagement or the marriage? I thought you said it was the wedding.
No, an engagement party.
Did they make it? Like, was it just a case of going up to the bride and groom like, oh my God, you'll never guess what? we are pregnant, or did they actually make like an announcement?
During the best friend, the mother, or the pregnant mother, was
They're there going like this. Wait, no.
that doesn't sound
what the
top
fuck?
of the glass.
We know you're having a good time. We're going to ruin the party, is what they said.
That's
They go
basically
to
what
cut
they
the
did.
cake,
And
and
everyone-
inside the cake is an
It's cool,
announcement.
it's blue.
It's a pregnancy
It's a
picture.
boy. Surprise! Gender reveal. No, yeah, it was during the speech. So the woman, the two women, so the bride to be and the mother to be. The mother to be was best friends with the bride to be, and whilst in her speech of congratulations on your engagement, my best friend, I'm also pregnant.
That's really shitty.
Yeah.
However, I can't get out of my head like an I'm Spartacus moment. Like, no, I'm pregnant. No, I'm pregnant. No, I'm pregnant. Yeah, that's really
I am
shitty.
Spartacus.
Really shitty.
That's mad.
Wasn't it?
People who hijack other people's events to announce their own things, they're a bit... There's this woman, right, there's this convention called Games Done Quick. So obviously there's people that speed run games, you know, and Games Done Quick is a live stream charity event. All the proceeds go to charity from the thing, but they just get loads of speedrunners basically speedrunning different games through the day. This guy's speedrunning The Legend
Bolt.
of Zelda. He's dressed as Link, and this woman in the background who's knitting just starts rambling on. Don't get me, I say rambling on. I feel bad for her, right? Because she's basically saying she's going to die of cancer and stuff like that. She's got it. All of her family have died of cancer and stuff like this. But she's doing this in the middle of this guy playing the game. So all you can hear through it is Link every time he kicks going, yeah, every time. So she's sobbing, and all you can hear in the background is Link from The Legend of Zelda going, yeah. And she goes, can you stop there? And then carries on. It's the maddest thing ever. But my point was, I hate it when people hijack events for someone else.
We need a
for their own
segment of the
thing.
podcast where Joe's tangent,
Yeah.
he just
A tangent
takes
meter.
a topic, talks about something
but
completely
Tangent
Did you
meter.
not
And
see
the
the
line
comparison?
just goes.
No, this is because what I was saying is she'd hijacked that event to make her own little thing about her.
Yeah.
Granted, it's really sad.
Yeah,
and
it's
in
very
the same
sad
vein
news.
as these people have hijacked the engagement party
Engagement.
to announce their pregnancy.
Wow.
I don't like it when people hijack other people's things.
Lovely.
Well, what we have done this week as well is mic up the audience. So
We
we
have.
can actually ask the audience for their opinion on this. So in a true Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style,
Is it
let's
A,
ask the audience.
B, C, or
What are your
D?
guys' views on this?
I think it's a shitty thing.
Yeah,
Shitty
it's
thing.
really
Yeah.
shitty
Yes.
thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's quite
Burn the lot of them.
selfish.
This man's
Yeah,
advocating
it's
for the
unfair.
murder of a
Yeah.
pregnant woman. What? He's just sat there and gone, burn the lot of them. And this guy's trying to get this pregnant woman murked. Disgraceful.
Well,
But I agree with you, yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah, it's all to do with selfishness.
Leave them to the wolves, innit?
I'm going to slide in the first swiftly moving on of this episode before there starts
Where are we moving,
turf war behind and in front of camera. And we are moving to I Was Today Years Old When.
Yes.
It's a nice little village just next door to Is It Just Me That Wonders?
Population
And the
3.
Population 3. No, population 1, because it is just me that wonders. And the first one of my I Was Today Years Old When is why clocks go back and forwards.
What do you mean?
Why do you think, hand
What do
in
you
the
mean they go
audience,
back and
Ella?
forwards?
It's to do with farming.
It's to do with farming. Any other?
Right, sorry.
any
So
other
you're meaning like
suggestions?
British summertime.
You sounded
So
Sorry.
the clocks
like,
go forward,
okay,
spring
yeah, yeah.
forward,
The clocks
fall
go
back.
So people listening that
Well
aren't
done,
necessarily in the UK, our clocks change.
Are you sure is it? Because I swear it wasn't it the actual moving of the clocks was to do with, it was passed in government, wasn't
Oh
it?
no,
That's
it
the
was to
point.
do with farming.
Well,
Yeah, but it was a bill that was passed in government. The clocks changed.
Well, it had to
The
be.
government
You
had
couldn't
to
just get a
vote.
bunch of farmers going, look, this time that you've
You what?
conceptualised,
No,
we're
that's
going
not
to
what I'm
change it
saying.
twice a
That's-
year.
For what reason?
I don't know, bro. What? I'm not. What do you think I am? I'm not Wikipedia. I
act
don't
like it
know it.
sometimes.
I only
right,
know
well, I'm
what I
going to tell
know.
you. I'm going to tell you. Now, farming started donkeys ago, when donkeys were
It
farming.
started before then.
It did. Now, the actual change of the clocks, the clocks go back and forward, was a lot later than that.
There's a changer of the clocks. Why do I always do my own?
The changer of the clocks.
Why,
now,
why is it not coming in my house changing the
Benjamin
clocks?
Franklin, we all know him. Our mate Ben. He suggested it in 1784, whilst living in Paris, to save on candles, and the idea didn't take off. Nobody kind of went, I'm not bothering with that. I'll just
To celebrate candles.
to save on
Oh,
the
save.
candles.
I thought you said celebrate.
No.
It's like, what?
So then later,
Madness.
hundreds of years later, in 1907, William Willett, who actually coincidentally is the great-great-grandfather of Coldplay's Chris Martin, decided
And
to
he was
grow...
working on clocks as well.
I know, right? I know, right? And that you'll understand in a minute where that song came
Neither
from.
will them. I'm muting the mic.
He decided to grow this Benjamin Franklin's popularity, Benjamin Franklin's ideology's popularity, and sold the idea to the British public after his game of golf getting cut short by nightfall. And that's how he promoted it, and that's how people picked it up, because they're rich people who had lots of clocks. Their games of golf were getting cut short on the 18th hole because it was getting dark.
Just
They
start
should have just
earlier.
golfed better, surely.
And that's how the popularity started.
Start earlier, innit?
Hit your holes on par, you'll be done in time.
To do with originally Benjamin Franklin, then Chris Martin, then golf, then farmers.
That's why Coldplay want to rule the world.
Exactly.
Trying to change the
Barbara.
clocks everywhere.
Very nice.
What?
So take that song and rule the world.
Oh, I was thinking. You know what it is? No.
Jolly good shout,
There is a
Kate.
Coldplay
Bravo.
song. It's Viva La Vida. That Viva La Vida starts with "We used to rule the world."
We used to
Right. Yeah, I know, but all I heard in my head was that line, and I was like, "That's the song we used to rule the world."
Brilliant. Very good spot there. Any other?
Yes,
I was
I've
today
got
as
one.
well,
And
boys.
do you know what? I brought you a couple of film ones last week. I'm going to bring you a film one again this week.
Lovely. I'm enjoying the continuity.
We've all seen Spider-Man, the very first 2002 version with Tobey Maguire. Yeah, have we all seen it? Yeah, good. Okay. What?
You're lying.
I don't believe you.
Why have you never seen it?
You know the scene.
I'm Batman.
They're
You
different
are,
universes.
you are
bro.
absolutely correct. It's not Batman. The scene in the school after he's got his powers, where Mary Jane slips and he grabs the tray and catches all the stuff on the tray.
I think
Don't-
I know what
he
you're
not
going
actually
to
did it.
say.
Yeah, he actually did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not CGI.
How many takes did it take?
I don't know.
You should have done the research.
Let me have a look.
What an idiot.
I think it's like 120 something. It didn't take as many.
156 takes.
you were well off.
I was
A
close.
16-hour
I got
long
triple
day
figures.
of shooting just for one shot.
Wow. I mean, it's
Director there,
nice.
just like this one.
Did he actually
There's
shoot
someone
the
offset going, Toby, honestly, we can do it with wires and CGI, mate. Don't worry, it'll take us an hour to set up. He's like, no, got it this time. Feeling lucky on this one. Number 100,
Marathons.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The chocolate bar?
the chocolate bar.
Nah, because they don't exist anymore.
They don't.
So don't be
Only
daft.
90s.
Let me get through my thing. Marathons. Does anyone know why we run them? Well, I don't, but do you know why people run them?
The length, that the specific length they run, or?
Do you know? Yeah,
The
why?
specific length was from a particular distance to a particular distance back in Greece.
Yes.
You know the length of
in
a marathon
Athens.
actually changed, though?
In Athens.
But it wasn't to do with the distance.
And it
or
was
something.
to do with the one location to another location.
No, it's not to do with that, but it is to do with Greece.
Yeah.
So,
I'm very clever.
I was today years old when I found out the reason we run marathons is because a guy in ancient Greece died after running 26 miles. And what do we do to honour him? We run 26 miles and not die. People decided to just flex on him for the rest of eternity.
Just a big middle finger.
If anyone pulls something like that on me, it's instant hands.
It's slightly longer than 26 miles now, and do you know why it got
Why?
extended?
Too many people were
Because
dying.
it was for the London. It was for the London
London
Too many
Marathon.
people were not dying.
And where it started and where it ended, if they ran that a little bit further, it finished past Windsor Castle.
So they wanted to
So
go.
they extended it. So, pardon?
Wait,
Yeah, so they could do-
And
Windsor
that's why
Castle.
Buckingham Palace. Sorry, not Windsor
They've run
Castle.
from London
Yeah.
to Windsor
yeah.
Castle.
They
Yeah, no
extended it.
kidding, it's been extended past
Yeah.
26
They
miles.
extended it so that the royal box could see it.
Yeah, so they could run past up.
In my head, then
wrong.
I was going, it's not 26 miles from
I know.
London to
I knew
Windsor.
in my head I'd said it wrong. It sounded wrong when I said it.
That hurt my head, that.
Right, now, speaking of numbers, beginning with a 2. I was today years old when I learned, and this one comes from Ben. Shout out, Ben.
Shout out, Ben.
The average person on this entire planet is a 28-year-old Chinese male. That is mathematically, someone's done the numbers. Average of
That
the planet,
shows-
28-year-old.
Just for the
Chinese
sake
male.
That shows just how large the population of China
Just
is.
for
That
the-
they average it out.
Just for the sake of
The median or the
Yeah, I need to know.
mode
this one.
median or other one. Yeah, that's how they taught me in maths as well.
Get
So I
out.
can't remember any of it.
I think it's the mode.
It's Jada, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so that's real. That's a real statistic there for you.
Just for the sake of curiosity, and definitely not because I consider myself this. What about an above average male? What would they be?
The median becomes problematic.
Above
Exactly.
average, I think you will find
My man's on it. That's what I was getting to.
that they are Swiss.
Swiss.
I doubt they're the second largest population.
I don't. I'm just guessing.
No, I don't give a shit about being part of the second. Like, I just meant if I'm above average, I must be pretty sick, innit?
But you're not above average because
You
you're
could
not
be
more
below
than
average.
28.
In fact, yeah, you are below
but
average.
I'm not a Chinese man either.
Exactly.
So I'm
Sometimes you
clearly
are.
not the average. So I'm above it.
You've got a lot of manual labour.
28-year-old Chinese man, or you got this sick 21-year-old white kid.
Anyway,
Me.
Anyway, moving on before Joe gets really offensive.
swiftly on.
In fact, I was
Why did I say white? I meant British. Sorry. I meant British kid.
I was actually going to give you a different I was today years old. However, based off what we just talked about and Joe getting partially offensive,
Did a dynamic assessment.
I'm going to give you a definition that exists in the Urban Dictionary.
Love the Urban Dictionary.
It's Schrodinger's douchebag,
Yeah.
and it is a guy who says offensive things and decides whether he was joking based on the reaction of people around him.
Oh my god.
Have you ever Googled your own name on Urban Dictionary?
Joe, you're
Yes.
famous.
Yo, don't chat shit. I'm not having that. Nah. Have you ever checked your own names on Urban
Like,
Dictionary?
I'm not a douchebag. I'm a douche them.
Check your own name on Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
It's the biggest load of self-praise shit you'll ever read.
And whilst we wait, let's have some music.
If you ever want to feel good about yourself for whatever
do
reason, go on. No, genuinely, go on Urban Dictionary, search your name.
Oh shit, that's a well good one.
See?
Sorry.
And the little conversation it gives you to contextualise.
Have you done full name?
Fits perfectly as well. Yeah, I did. Daniel.
The second one for Joe just says druggy, and it says the line is Joe. I like drugs.
So mine, I won't.
Have you put Dan Benham?
No, I've just put Daniel.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put Thomas.
Like I've just put Joe, right? And the mine just says the most sweet and sensitive man you'll ever meet.
Yeah, so mine says Daniel is a friend who sticks by your side no matter what. Everybody from kids to blah, 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 goes on. He's the leader of his friends group. That's wrong. If you ever meet him, you'll know. And if you're the lucky girl he chooses, don't be stupid because he will love you like you've never been loved before. He won't walk out of your life, but you better be smart enough to do the same.
Wow.
If you've met him, you know. And if you haven't, you're missing out.
just-
Because knowing him is the best thing that will ever happen.
I just scroll.
And the
Oh, shit,
conversation
it's still
is
going.
genuinely, Jess, have you met Daniel? Meg, no, why? Jess, smiles. Come on, I'll introduce you. Legitimately.
Lies,
way.
madness.
For those that don't know, Jess has a friend called Meg. You did
He
that.
was like, yo, if I shop you a tenner, will you bring up Urban Dictionary and mentioning your own names? Yeah, just for no reason.
Well, yours were very nice.
The rest of them are just Joe Mama jokes.
Yours were very nice. I used my Sunday name,
Yeah.
Thomas.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Ethel.
Only
That's-
every other Sunday and Easter Sundays.
That's evening Sunday.
Yeah. Thomas, if you have the name Thomas, then you have a 100% chance that you will get called Thomas the Train or Thomas the Tank Engine. Really annoying.
Get the balloon.
Well, listen. Yeah, there it is. Thomas Tank Engine Balloon for... Yeah, it is. That was gifted to me on my 25th birthday. Let's get it over here. Here I am.
Do you know what's
Mr.
mad?
Tank
You are
Engine.
the spit image of each other.
I know.
Are you twins?
Yes. Second part, really annoying most of the time because who wants to be correlated with a show meant for 5-year-olds? If you meet someone called Thomas, do not call him Thomas the Train. Other than that, Thomas is really sexy.
Nah, that's bull at the bottom.
What way?
That's a really awkward laughing behind the camera.
Should be glad that I edited that earlier. Just added that at the end for you.
Do you know if you search Dan on Urban Dictionary, the definition of Dan is Dan.
Oh no.
Just Dan.
Mine's just loads of Joe Mamas.
Joe Mama.
Peel your ears back because this is a Gucci one.
I can't
Thank
lift
you.
my arms.
It is impossible to hum while holding your nose.
It's not impossible. No, it's not. It's
Look at
only
everyone.
impossible to
Look at
hum
this.
when you're pinching your nose if your mouth is closed when you do
Look
it.
at this.
You hum with your mouth open.
Bro, you can hum. What do you call it?
That's singing.
I just consider that humming. Like, oh, man. If I were. if
That was hilarious.
if I was just there like, I'd just consider
It's
that
not
humming,
a
isn't it?
real thing, okay? There is some truth behind it.
My bad.
Because to make the humming noise, you have to pass air through your larynx. And you can't do that when no air can be exhaled. So that's why
So
it's
you can breathe
difficult
out
to
through your mouth
hum.
while you're humming. Exactly,
That's
yeah.
why it's difficult to hum whilst holding your nose. But you can still just make a little kind of noise.
That's crazy.
Lovely.
This is just cool. This blows my mind. Right, so you have your vocal range where you can sing and speak is obviously called your vocal range because I just
can hear it,
basically.
yeah.
So, but you can sing like an octave below the lowest note you can hum. It's called subharmonics. It's the maddest thing you'll ever hear. It doesn't sound human half the time. It just sounds sick. And I'm trying to learn to do it.
Are you going to show us?
I'm trying to learn to do
Episode 30. Want to hear it.
it. Yeah, okay, safe.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's fine.
Moving on.
Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like we've done a lot of talking.
My
And
bad.
I
We
want to
have.
break the talking up a bit before we move on to any particular other segment.
What's it going to be broken up with, Daniel?
A bar snack.
Oh, yes. I
that-
love bar snacks.
Is it that
Yeah.
Carlsberg cider?
Here it is.
See what we've got
Great
this
bar.
week.
Oh, my God.
Fucking hell, he's trying to take
Bar
his head off.
snack's broken. What is it?
If that's Lego and it's damaged,
It's another Sainsbury's bag.
Oh. So, guys,
Yes.
let's throw it back to week one. What did we have?
We had Przinki, the lovely, delicious gracing of the mouth that was the Polish bacon rashers.
And what else did we have?
oh, them shitting.
Oh no,
shite
we had
Mikado
Mikado,
things. Yeah.
matcha green tea Mikado.
Yeah.
If it's them,
We got
again.
something similar.
What is it?
Cookies and cream.
Peppero,
Peppero.
Peppero.
Yeah, Peppero.
That's either a really big
Korea's-
cookie or not a lot of cream.
white chocolate Peppero, Korea's #1 brand. There we go.
Crack them open, Tom.
I shall. There's a
I'm
little,
still wiping my tears
a
away
little,
right
a
now.
little open tab. Get it? Nice,
Nice.
That was very satisfying.
wasn't it? Shall I do it again? Nice. Wasn't the same. And now a slight tinfoil packet.
Because we were being really environmental friendly with recyclable cardboard, and now we've moved on to a. That's a good start.
Mice. You're gonna get mice.
Would you like to have one?
Sure thing.
Oh, you got the shortest straw.
Cigarette.
Take a full one. I've got a full one. That's what it should look like for those who are wondering.
And then I will pass it over to the audience.
Pass them round.
Take one, pass it on, everybody.
Ooh. Oh, they're lovely.
That's real nice.
Oh,
They're better than matcha.
Tastes like an Oreo on a stick.
it's got a bit of an orange taste to it.
Where are you getting orange from? My only complaint, there's not enough. I understand why they're Korea's #1 brand.
White cookie Peppero biscuit stick and crushed cookies. Thank you, Peppero. They were lovely. And thanks for sending them for free.
The next time.
Right. They were lovely. Brilliant bar snack. Well done. More of that. Huh? Listen in. It's time for Is It Just Me That Wonders? And after enjoying those delights of
Peppero.
Peppero, Korea's #1 chalky biscuits, I would like
Is that how it said? Yeah.
to open up the floor to an Is It Just Me That Wonders?
And I have one for us.
Thank you very much. What is it going to be, I wonder?
Is it just me that wonders why people propose on one knee? Why do we do it?
I don't know. That's mad.
Genuinely amazed. Who knows?
Stop pretending like you know it.
Right. No, I don't know, mate. Is it something to do with like, I don't know, you get down on one knee and you're theirs and you're offering yourself?
I don't know. Well, that's why I was asking. I was asking if it was just me that wondered that.
I think it's not
It
just
might just
you
be me that
wonders.
wonders it, but it's everyone that doesn't know
Do
the
you
answer.
wonder this?
What?
Do you wonder why you get down
I
on
was
one
just
knee?
thinking. I was just thinking. Where's the bottle of Coke? I want another drink.
He was just in his head. There was just a little monkey with a tambourine going.
There wasn't even that. I was like, out. I just need the Coke in it.
Well, you'll be fine for a minute. Don't worry about it.
Where? No.
In the glass.
Nah, I meant to.
You'll be all right for a minute.
Bun it. It's fine.
Do you wonder why you just get down on one knee to propose, not two?
Subservience.
Yeah.
Because women should rule above us all, bro.
Would you-
Why
is
do you
that-
think Ariana Grande's got a song called I've got Maria Ferguson in my head again. That's all it is. I'm just thinking, yes, Maria, please ruin my life, please. I'd thank her for
Who's
it.
Maria Ferguson?
She's this absolute gorgeous woman I used to work with, right? Oh my days. I've
Oh, yeah,
talked about
Maria.
this in so many-
Maria.
You know Maria.
Maria's the one that's like a grandma.
Maria.
I've told you about this. Maria's the one, right? You can always tell she's coming. She has like loads of keys on a fucking
Nice power move.
carabiner. So you just hear the jingle and you're just like a meerkat. Like
It's
Maria, Maria.
it's the keys to Joe's heart.
It's the keys, right? Yeah. Yeah, you beat me to it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Couldn't get that
He's a
joke
very
out.
Yeah, but mate,
complex man.
honestly, the thing is, people think it's weird because she's like in her late 50s, early 60s. But oh my days, I can't. She's just so fit.
Wow.
She actually is. I've got a message on right. She sent me a message on Facebook a couple of days ago that was like, "Hi Joe, are you okay?" Because obviously I don't work with her anymore. I've not even been able to open it yet over fear of excitement of being
You can
like,
tell every time
Maria,
Joel
I'm
looks at that
completely in
message.
love with you.
You stay.
I want to see her.
All right.
Well, you'll have to wait, innit?
Well then,
After this,
that
yeah.
one's for you, Maria. You've got a
I what?
fan.
I've changed.
Honestly, you've stole Joe's innocence, and you don't even realise you've done it. Maria, what a
Oh,
powerful
she's
woman.
beautiful, man.
What a powerful woman. No, I genuinely think that you get down on one knee
I
so
don't
that
know.
you
I've
can,
told her.
so that you're kind of pledging allegiance, but you've also got one leg ready to bounce
Yeah.
when it all goes wrong.
I don't.
to dab. Ready, set, go.
Have you ever tried to just sprint off from a kneel down, bro?
Yes.
It's not that easy.
Yeah, but you're facing
That's
them.
how they do it.
You're
in the
facing them.
Olympics.
You'll set off
they're
into
not like-
them.
That's the idea.
No.
Take them out.
At the Olympics-
Clothesline them at the same time.
No, at the Olympics, they're not down on one knee like they're proposing.
So
They're on those track peg
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
If
if
you're
you're there,
down
like,
on one
you're
knee,
halfway
no,
there.
if you're down on one knee proposing and you need to suddenly dash, you're snapping your ACL. There's no
You're
two
there.
ways about it.
Out loud, you're saying, ready, set.
No,
you're
'cause
cocking
I'm-
your leg ready. They're like, what's going on? What's happening?
go.
The moment you open it, you're like on a countdown in your head. Like, if she doesn't say yes within 5 seconds, I'm legging it, and I'm not slowing down.
I'm going to prepare and wear shin pads and knee pads, or have a little proposal cushion.
That way, you could run up, slide along on your knee pads, propose. If she's not said yes, cancel the slide and keep moving.
Damn right. Damn
And if
right.
she
Not
does,
entirely
come
sure.
to a stop and be like, that'd be
Not
the
entirely
sickest
sure how much you'll
proposal.
hear with that, but
That'd be
Now then,
the sickest proposal
do
ever.
we know why you get
I
down
don't.
on one
I
knee?
genuinely
Does
don't.
anybody
I want
know?
to know.
Does anybody know why?
I've heard that Katie does.
Katie, what is the answer?
That was like the voice of God.
It's to do with knights.
Oh,
Knights would get down on one knee in front of their lord as a display of respect, obedience, and loyalty. So when a courteous
that's what I made the
gentleman was
loyalty
proposing to his lady, pledging his alliance to her and declaring his undying love for her, why are we all laughing?
They're laughing at Dan. Jess just banged the camera down in his hair like this.
What?
You were sat there like this.
Because I'm amazed that it's not.
Yeah, but these two just banged the camera at you, and these two started giggling, and Kate was like, "Why is everybody laughing? Because you're sat there like."
have you never heard that before?
No. I'm amazed it isn't for a marriage proposal.
It's to do with knights.
Brilliant. Thank you, researcher Katie.
Yeah, it's those bloody farmers in the
Farmers.
daylight saving time.
It's for the farmers. That's why they do it, because we want to play golf. Right.
Yes.
A little birdie told me that
Is
there
she a
is an.
singer?
Is it just me? Tweet, 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 tweet,
Bird is a singer.
from behind
Sorry.
the camera today.
Is it what?
There is indeed. There is indeed.
Jess of Duke.
Sat on my phone.
What is your? Is it just me that wonders?
This came to me on Sunday
In
when
a
we were on the
dream.
way to football.
Oh,
We're going to football.
into the mic, please.
And, and it was on a Sunday, and we're driving along, and there's always people driving stupid on a Sunday. So why are they called Sunday drivers?
That is
Oh.
Why
Deeper
did
than
it
that.
take so much
Why-
time?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
bank
What
holiday
changes
drivers.
so
Oh,
much
just
on a
Sunday
Sunday
drivers.
for everyone to forget how to drive?
Sunday is the Lord's day of rest, bro. I'm
Yeah,
not.
but
I'm not
not
driving.
down
mad
I
on
will be
Sundays.
arrested.
No one gives a shit down there.
I'm not driving mad on Sundays. It's the Lord's day of rest. I'm chilling out.
Not when
Every
I
other
wanna get
day-
to Liverpool.
Every other what?
Not when I want to get to Liverpool. Liverpool for football.
The fuck if you're trying to get to... I'm not
On
going
a
Liverpool.
Sunday-
I'm not getting in your way.
Someone doing 50
Yeah,
on
well,
the motorway.
I'm not, because I'm not going Liverpool, bro. So don't start getting annoyed at me.
On a Sunday, my only priority is to go to the church inn and have a few pints there and
Of holy water.
of holy nectar and think of the Lord.
Which Lord are we talking about?
Lord
The
Buckethead, bro.
Lord of Lager.
Lord Buckethead, bro.
Is that his day?
Yeah, why do people drive stupidly on a Sunday? Is it because everyone's having a little bimble?
You get one of two things. You either get them
meander.
driving really slowly, or they just drive erratically.
Reckless, yeah.
I
If
think-
it makes you
and
feel
is there
any
a
better...
cut-off? Is there a
if it makes-
cut-off throughout the day when it's kind of, 12 till 2, everyone's having a leisurely drive, and then suddenly it hits 3 and they're like, oh my God, it's Monday tomorrow.
You've got people...
I need to get everything ready.
They're doing an overnight drive. They're driving normal speeds, everything. Midnight hits. 1 minute past midnight on Sunday. Bang. Foot hits the brake. Lets half the speed down.
40 miles per hour on the
Yeah.
motorway. Now, I was having my weekly shower today.
One a week. One a week, guys.
No, he has,
That's
he has-
all that's
he has a
needed.
weekly shower today and then a daily shower on the
I have
other
a
days.
weekly shower every Tuesday.
On the
a
advice
day-
of Greta Thunberg, he has one shower a week.
And then a daily shower Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
What's the difference between the two?
on a
What do you do
Tuesday-
differently on a weekly shower?
On a Tuesday, on my
shit in the
weekly
shower.
shower.
To clarify, he showers every single day.
Thank you.
He just said that.
On my Tuesday shower, just before we record said A Few Scoops podcast, I have a number of thoughts. I cast my mind throughout the week and I think of where my mind pondered. And
Why does Katie not love me? Why does my dad not love me? Why do I not love me? Anything else?
Sorry, I don't know about your shower.
Sorry, mate, he's just displacing. He's displacing.
Now, my first shower thought of the week was, if you rip a hole in a net, there's actually fewer holes than there
Yeah,
were
that's
before.
true. That's true.
If you do what?
If you rip a hole in a net,
No, I've heard it
there are now fewer holes in that net than there were before.
Yeah.
Because you've made
A bigger hole.
2 of the holes into one
Correct.
hole.
What if you just stretch one hole?
Then there's still fewer holes.
Yeah, but
than
on
there
those
was
nets,
before.
it's impossible, man. They don't stretch. They either don't move or they snap. That's it. There's no in between.
Mad. Now, my second shower thought of the week is that you can only buy a used mirror.
Yeah,
is
that's
correct.
true. Unless, of course,
No, not true.
if it gets
Not true.
manufactured and boxed immediately. Sorry.
Yeah, if it's manufactured upside down, boxed up,
Are we still going?
never been used.
But why would you manufacture a mirror upside down? You need to be able to check that it is working reflectively.
I'm assuming all the automated machines that make them know that
It's
it's ready.
just someone sat in a room polishing windows constantly to make mirrors.
when these skyscrapers get taken down, they remove the window panes. They're carefully, and this guy's there like, I can go home, and then these two guys would go, drop the window pane. And he's like, not another one,
Painstaking process.
buffing it out. That'd be horrible.
Yes.
So, go on.
So, my final shower thought, and it was quite a revelation, this one. It was a little bit mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I actually lost a bit of sleep over it.
In the shower.
Yeah. I only sleep in the shower.
On his
Stood up.
weekly showers.
I've actually seen him do.
Sleep in the shower.
A week long.
No, he's not sleeping. He's
No, my Tuesday shower is a
He's
weekly
sobbing.
occurrence. Yeah. Whereas every other is daily. Now, it is that night is just one big shadow.
no, it's not.
No, but is that
Night
no, it's
is
not.
night is the absence of light.
A shadow.
No.
No, that's no. A shadow
Yeah.
is not an absence of light.
shadow
it is
can-
something
a shadow can
blocking
only-
a light source.
Yeah, a
And
shadow
what-
can only actually be created
And
with a light
what
source.
blocks?
Yeah.
And at
No, it's
night,
not.
what blocks
No, it is
the
not.
what?
The moon's not a light source. It reflects a light source. Light
The,
source
the
implies
moon
that it
doesn't generate
generates the
its own
beam.
light.
Okay, sorry.
So that's like for example that's a light source, right?
A light source.
That's a light source. If you turned everything off, that is absence of light. If you put something in front of it, that's a shadow because
And
it's
what
created
is
from
in front
the
of the
blockage.
light that comes from the sun at night? The other half of the earth,
Yeah, I agree with Tom.
creating
Yeah, but-
a shadow.
a shadow.
No,
Yeah, no.
no,
It is a shadow.
no.
You haven't got an Earth-shaped shadow over your area where you are.
We're in the shadow.
Yeah, we're in it.
The circumference
That would be
of the planet that is not facing the sun
Nah,
That would
creates
be
the shadow over there because
let me
the
give you-
circumference
let
is
him
wider.
speak, let him speak.
Because the circumference that is so you've got the sun here and the Earth here, and the circumference of that Earth there is wider than the rest of the planet that's behind it, opposite to the sun, causing a huge shadow.
no.
I'll give you some
right.
context. So this is like you turning all your lights off, your next door neighbour
he's
having
not.
their lights on.
I'm about to prove it.
This is like you. This is you having all your lights off, your next door neighbour having their lights on, and you saying that actually your room is just in a big shadow created by the wall.
No. Listen, what you've
That's
said.
basically what you're saying.
What you've said is true. It will create a shadow, right? But if I shine a light onto a ball here, the shadow's created on the floor. The shadow's
Yeah.
not projected around the back of
Correct.
it.
but
So
it
it's
is.
not a
Correct.
shadow.
Boom,
Only
roasted.
slightly up the
But
edges.
it would be.
Only slightly up the edges.
Exactly.
Yeah. But the Earth's massive,
What
bro.
about the term in shadow?
Yeah.
The back of the ball would be
In shadow, it is shadowed.
Yeah, that isn't the shadow. The shadow is whatever the ball. Right. So if,
The word shadow is involved.
what I'm saying is, I hold a wall, I hold a ball near that wall and shine a light. Right, the shadow is on the wall.
What about
not
the other
on back
side of the ball?
So
It's just
that's-
not in
that's
light.
still bright.
not a
It's just
shadow.
dimmer.
Shadow.
It's not.
That's not. No, it's
no,
not.
no.
The shadow is what is projected. Because
Correct.
you wouldn't be walking down the street. Your shadow's on the road. You wouldn't go, oh well, I am shadowed as well. Because your shadow's on the floor.
So
you
a
wouldn't
sha-
describe
so
yourself as a shadow.
A shadow. A shadow
Shade
is
is
caused.
created by shadows.
A shadow is caused by an absence of light.
No, a blockage of light.
A shadow can only be caused with light.
absence, yes.
Not an
which is
absence of
why
light.
only one side of the Earth is in light,
No.
and the other side
No.
isn't.
Yeah,
Sorry, Tom.
right. Because it's a blockage. But the Earth is not like what I was saying was you wouldn't see your shadow on the floor and say I am also a shadow.
But my front half of me would be because only the back's getting light. I
But-
can see shadow.
Anyway,
you're in shadow.
Look, we've got all we've got all this wrong.
regardless,
We are talking about this as
Proceed.
if the Earth is spherical. It's
Proceed.
flat anyway. It does
Proceed.
not matter.
regardless of whether we are in shadow, part of a shadow, shadowed, or enveloped by light or not. What I said is that night is just one big shadow.
Well, it's wrong.
I didn't say we were in the shadow. I didn't
Yeah.
say we were a part of the shadow. I didn't say we were an absence of life. I said generically it is one big shadow. But we have just proved. We've proved it. We've proved it.
You should be apologising.
No, this can't end here.
No more.
Next week.
Moving on next week, it's going to be me and Eddie talking about shadows.
How riveting.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring up one more.
We'll get 40 minutes out of that.
Oh,
Definitely.
we will. We'll get 50.
So I've got a question for you both to leave us with.
That was the last orders
yeah.
bell, so you best
So
hurry
you
up
need
with
to
it.
you need to answer this now though.
We're going to answer it now.
So reflecting on what you said about if you just turned up at someone's house and was like, "I've just killed someone," what would you do?
What? This was episodes
So
ago.
it was. I was talking about this to my cousin and he said, "Oh, what about this? If you killed someone, who would you get to help you hide the body? Someone you know and a celebrity." Not
So
at the same
what-
time. So someone you'd hide a body with someone you know and you'd hide a body with a celebrity.
Oscar Pistorius.
Because
He didn't get away with it. The last time he did it, it didn't work
He's
out
not
well.
making any
Actually-
noise. He's not leaving any footprints.
No, he's not. just skid marks.
It looks like they've done it on a jet ski.
Someone I know, I would the person that I am killing, I would take them with me to dig their own grave,
It's a brilliant idea.
then kill them.
Oh shit.
They fall into said grave, and then I would probably get someone huge, like the mountain or something like that, to just help me, like move all the
you
dirt.
can't.
if I was
You can't
to
be
pick
killing Steph Curry though, can you? Because he'll just jump out of the hole.
if I was to
Imagine
pick
that.
a celebrity, I think I pick Jordan Belfort.
He's a basketball player. Jumps really high.
Jordan Belfort.
Yeah, he surely knows some people.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, come on.
I mean, he likes
Absolutely.
he likes
Who-
cocaine and prostitutes.
Who
He's not
that you know
necessarily
would
murderer.
who would you get to help you? I've clarted that. That is
yeah,
dead.
it's there.
No, it's
Still
not.
there.
That's
Yeah,
dust,
still
innit?
there.
It's just dust, innit?
Who would I get that I know?
Yeah, if you knew, like, who would help?
Someone I didn't like.
To help
Because
you
the-
hide a body.
Because the blame's on them.
You could blame it. Ah, that's
Their
fair.
fingerprints would be all over the crime scene and mine wouldn't. It's fine.
No, they're not hiding it for you. They're helping you hide it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you couldn't just drag
Well,
that
So what do you
body
mean
over
their
there,
fingerprints
could
are
you?
going to be? What, you're going to remove your arms?
No,
What are you talking
I
about?
killed them dressed completely in fucking medical gowns and stuff, so I can't get
Go on,
caught.
carry
And then I have them move the body.
Okay.
No, they're helping you hide it. They're not just doing it for you. They're helping you
That's
move the
helping.
body.
Dan's
I'll be there.
dyslexic, he
To the
can't
left,
drag a
to
body.
the left.
No.
Exactly, yeah.
You've got to. You're working together on this. You're not just going.
Yeah.
You do it.
One foot to the
The
left.
Chuckle Brothers.
That's you sounds like you
So,
sound
mate,
like the top of a drug dealer
Oh,
chain.
that'd be it. It'd just be to me. Oh.
To you.
And on
He's
that,
alive!
Who would you get?
to help me, someone that I know, one of the boys. I'm not gonna.
well, yeah, fair enough. From the Amazon TV
Exactly.
show, yeah.
Thank you, Ella. Ella's right. I'm not going to start naming names. Don't be daft. But someone famous. I don't know. Like,
Dunno.
yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't.
Dunno.
I genuinely don't have a clue.
Why would you ask a question without having the answer yourself?
I just thought it'd be sick
Have we
to
got
ask
any
you
notable shout outs from
I
the
think- I
audience?
think the
Any
more important thing is
celebrities
I
that
would
you
need
would
help.
get help?
I was about to say Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
He's a pirate.
Arr.
Can't argue with that logic.
And I've got a jar of dirt.
When he looks like, just with the round back.
You scared of a little baby.
He didn't actually kill anyone in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Jack's battle. Sweeney Todd.
Do you know who was the
Charlie and the
replacement for
Chocolate
Johnny
Factory. He
Depp?
played
if
Willy
didn't do
Wonka.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Dwayne Johnson.
Oh,
was going
God.
to play Willy Wonka.
Nope, absolutely not.
That was the next person in
And
line
this is-
for Willy
and
Wonka.
this- and this is my
Because,
protein
if
river.
Johnny Depp doesn't do it, you go, Dwayne Johnson seems like a
Cookies
good-
and cream
he'll fit.
flavoured.
If
Don't
it
even
was
need to
Dwayne the
read-
Rock Johnson running it, that Augustus kid never would have fallen in that chocolate river
Yeah.
because it wouldn't have been chocolate in the first place. And that kid was never going near protein powder, so he was never going to fall in. That's mad.
Anyway, well,
That'd be a sick version of the film. I want to see
I
that.
feel one day we're going to piss this barman off because the last order's bell goes and we're still here a decade later.
We are, and we don't want to get upset at anyone because we won't serve us drinks next week. So,
No.
But
thank
you've
you.
upset me.
Why?
Why do you think?
I don't know.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
It's your favourite song, man.
I actually told you what my favourite song was. Did you remember it?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Go on, tell him.
It was... the mic's gone.
Shout it. Shout it.
No,
I'll turn mine round.
It won't sound good.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Thanks.
But I wasn't involved. That was,